do it. We're going to begin laying down on our backs today. All right. Just laying down on your back with your feet hip distance apart in a parallel position. Hands down beside you. Take a deep breath in to prepare. As you exhale, press your lower back into the mat. Inhale, release. Exhale, press it down. Inhale, release. Yeah, so we're doing what's called anterior tilts and posterior tilts. This is anterior tilts where you're creating that gap in your lower back. Posterior tilts where you're pressing the lower back down. So we're just tilting the pelvis one way and then the other. And as you do this one, if you like, place your hands on your lower ribs and just make sure they're not popping up. So it's really just in that lower region of the spine that we want to be moving. So flattening out the lumbar curve and then releasing. Try to keep your glutes switched off when you do this one. See if you can just activate your abdominals. Let's do 2 more here. Flatten, release, flatten, release. Okay, I want you to find neutral spine now. So just that gentle curve in between your lower back and the mat, and we'll just do a little bit of ab work just to get our core nice and warmed up. Our core supports everything we do. Right leg lifts to tabletop, left leg lifts to tabletop, right leg floats down, left leg floats down. Keep alternating legs. See if you can alternate the leading leg each time. So you'll start by lifting the right leg, and then the left leg, and then lowering the right leg, and the left leg. Then you start with the left. You also want to have a neutral curve in your neck. This is our cervical spine or cervical spine, depending what country you're from. And you want to just have a little gap here. Chin is slightly drawing down towards your chest. 2 more rounds with the legs. You're feeling your core activating. Last one, lift. Lift and hold the legs up. I want you to squeeze your knees and your ankles together. Interlace your hands behind your head, elbows out wide. Inhale to begin. Exhale, come into your crunch. Inhale, laying back. Can you gaze down at your belly button here? Let's do 4 more of these for 4. And lift, 3, lift, 2 more, here we go, 2, and lift, last one, back, and lift, holding here. Can you rotate your right elbow towards your left knee, come back through the middle, and then left elbow towards the right knee, back through the middle. So we're twisting one way, and then the other. Keeping the chest lifted, activating our obliques and our abs. 2 more, here we go, over and back. Good, laying all the way down. Take your hands down beside you again. 1 more abdominal exercise here. Let the knees come out wide, heels together, frog press. You're gonna push the legs forward. We're maintaining that neutral spine. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, press the legs forward. Inhale, bend the knees. So the heels are together, the toes are apart, making like a diamond or a triangle shape with the feet. Kind of like when we do plies in bar. A little faster with the legs. Squeeze the back of your thighs together, bend. Squeeze, bend. 2 more, squeeze. Last one. Okay, add a crunch if you want more of a challenge. Lift, release. Maintaining that neutral spine. We're also engaging our inner thighs, our adductors. 8 more, here we go for 8. Really lift the chest. 7 and 6. 5, 4. Look at your belly button. 3, lift the chest. Last 2. Last 1. Okay. Gently bring those legs back down. We're going to roll over onto one side. Let's start to activate our glutes here. Head in your hand or flat. I prefer head in the hand. Feet in line with your bottom. So making sure that your knees are bent We're going to come into our clams, lift the top leg up and down, up and down. Really important that your pelvis doesn't move around here. So can you keep the top hip stacked above the bottom hip? And we're just squeezing open the leg. 4 more controlled here. 4 and 3. Last 2. Last one, lift the top leg up, hold, little pulses, here we go for 16. 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 more, here we go. 8, 7, little pulses, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees, lift your feet off the mat. Here we go, back into those clams. Lift, lower. 2, nice, slow and controlled. 3, 4. 4 more. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Lift and hold, 16 little pulses. Here we go. Keep those feet lifted. Starting to feel my glutes kick in now, so hopefully you guys are as well. 8 more for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the feet, extend the top leg long, flex the foot, little circles here. Keep your body really still. So keeping that pelvis still, reverse direction. So what we're working here is mainly our glute med and min, which are on this kind of side of our glutes and upper. And then we've got our glute max, which is at the bottom, sort of the biggest muscle, which is what we mainly work when we do squats and deadlifts. And all this stuff where we abduct the legs, so taking the legs away from the midline of our bodies when we start to activate our glute min and med. They're all important, they all work together. Take your leg forwards now, turn your toes, push the point down towards the floor. Let's do little pulses here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your leg back. Take it forwards for 4. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the leg back. Take it forwards. 2 pulses here. 1, 2. Squeeze the leg back. Take it forwards for 1. Good. Stack the legs on top of each other. Come all the way up onto your elbow. Lift your top arm up towards the sky. Lift your hips off the floor. So your shoulder is right above the elbow. Extend the top leg out long. Draw the little circles again. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Don't move a muscle. Now we're going to turn the top leg out. So we're turning it into external rotation. Squeeze your glutes. I want you to bend your knee up towards your armpit. Extend. Up, extend. Up, extend. Really pushing the heel out every time. 4 more for 4, 3, last 2, last 1. And while we're here, let's come into side plank. So dropping the feet, maybe lift the bottom knee up off the mat. Maybe you can stack those feet up onto the upper outer edge rather. Now we're going to drop our hips halfway down, all the way up, halfway, lift, moving with control. 3, we've got 8 of these. 4, you've got 4 more for 4. If it gets too intense, you can lower the knees. 3, strong through the shoulder. 2, and last 1, lift the hips, hold, thread the needle, look at your hand, under and up. 8 of these. 2, and lift. 3, can you look at your hand the whole time? It's going to test your balance. 4, 4 more for 4, 3, last 2, last 1. All right, come all the way down. Let's go straight away to the other side. Roll on over. Lay down on your side, head in your hand, bending the knees. Let's go with those clams, lifting the top leg up, down. Make sure your feet are in line with your bottom. Your knees are bent. Slow and controlled. 2 more of these. Squeeze and squeeze. Coming to those little pulses. Down, lift, 2, lift. 16 of these. 3, lift, 4. Eight more, guys. 8, staying slow and controlled. Try stick with my pace. 5 and 4. You should be really feeling it in the side. 3 and 2. 1. Woo, good. Lower the knees, lift your feet off the floor. Coming to those clams. Lift, lower, knee comes all the way up. Down, 3, lower, 4. 4 more. And 3 and 2 and 1. Little pulses here for 16. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs, extend the top leg long, flexing the foot, draw those little circles, try to keep your body really still. Reverse direction. I'm feeling the burn, so hopefully you guys are as well. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your leg forwards. Woo! Turn your toes to point down towards the floor. Pulses here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the leg back, push the heel out. Forward, keep the toes turned down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it back. Woo! Take it forwards. 2. Here we go. 1, 2. Take it back. Take it forwards for 1, 1. Bring it back. Stack the legs. Okay, come all the way up onto your elbow. Lift the hips, lift the top arm up. Hold, make sure your shoulder is right above the elbow here. Extend the top leg out nice and long. Let's draw those little circles. Keep the pelvis nice and still. Keep your body as still as possible. Reverse direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn your leg out. Toes point up. Bend your knee up towards your shoulder. Kick it out. Up, out. 3. Really push the heel out. 4. 4 more for 4. Press. 3. Press. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Let's come into the side plank while we're here. Why not? Okay, stack those feet if you can. Hold. Breathe. Good, guys. Drop the hips halfway down. Up. Halfway down. Lift. 3. Lift. 4. You've got 4 more. Try and be right on the edge of your foot. And 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lift and hold. Thread the needle. Look at your hand. Under. Up. 2. Lift. 3. 4. 4 more for 4. And 3. Last 2. Last 1. Well done, guys. Come all the way down. Beautiful work. All right, glutes should be nice and activated now. Grab your band. Keep it just beside you for now, so we're ready to put it on. Lay all the way down. Onto your back again. Feet are hip distance apart in a parallel position. Your heels are about a foot distance away from your butt. Press your lower back into the mat. Lift your hips all the way up. Peel your spine down. 2, 3, 4. So we're pushing the lower back down, lifting the hips up. So we're coming to that posterior tilt as we come up and as we come down. So we're getting our core engaged, even though we're working the glutes as well. Let's go double time, guys. Still coming to that posterior tilt. Yeah, lift, lower, lift, lower. Now make sure your knees aren't going out to the sides. Keep them pointing straight up towards the sky. Straight forwards. Whole foot is on the mat. Let's do 8 more. Here we go. 8 and 7, 6, 5 and 4 and 3. Last 2. Last one, lift the hips, hold, lower your hips, halfway down, squeeze them up, halfway, squeeze, halfway, squeeze, halfway, squeeze. 4 more, keep those knees pointing forwards. 3, lift, 2, 1. Okay, come all the way down. This time you're going to take your feet out as wide as the mat is and turn your feet out just slightly. So just like a 45-degree turn out. Press your lower back into the mat. Lift your hips up. Slowly peeling down again. And again, up 4, 3, 2, 1. Down for 4, 3, 2. Let's go faster. Here we go for 8. Lower. 7 and 6, 5, 4 and 3. Last 2. Last one, lift and hold. Lower your hips, halfway up. Keep those knees pointing out over your toes. Whole feet are flat though, yeah? So keeping those whole feet flat on the mat. And 3. Last 2. We're going to go double time with these little pulses. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peel the spine all the way down. Okay, guys, grab a hold of your resistance band and you're going to thread your legs through the band. The band is going to be above your knees, just over your thighs. Once again, feet hip distance apart, toes pointing forwards. Keep the pressure slightly out on the band as you roll up and down. Up and down. Peeling the spine off the mat. Posterior tilt on the way up. Posterior tilt on the way down. Lift. Lower. Let's go faster now for 8 and 7, 6 and 5 and 4, 3. Last 2, lift the hips up, holds. Holding them here, yep. Now I want you to push the knees out and back to neutral. Slightly out, back to neutral. Out, neutral. So we're doing that abduction again. Taking the legs away from the midline of our body, abduction, which activates more of our glute med and glute min. Yep. Let's go faster with these legs. Here we go for 8. Keep the hips up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Okay, take your feet out as wide as the mat is. Heels on, toes are slightly pointing off. Make sure your knees don't roll inwards. Keep them pressing out. Peel the spine up and down. Here we go. Peel them up and down. 2 more slow. Keep those knees out. Keep your whole feet on the mat. I'm sliding away a bit. Sliding away. Okay, double time for 8. Here we go. Lift, lower, lift. Keep those knees pushing out. Lift. Woo. 4 more. Knees out. 3. Oh, my bum. 2. How's yours feeling? Last one. Lift and hold. Little pulses. Push those legs out, 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 out. 4 more for 4, 3, 2, 1. Killer, guys. Come all the way down. Take that band off. Hug your knees into your chest for a moment. Really squeeze them in nice and tight. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the floor. Can you rock and roll like a ball here? Back and forth, back and forth. And sit yourself all the way up. Let's just work abs for a minute. Take your legs forwards. Can you get your shins parallel to the ceiling or the sky? Take your arms forwards in front of you here. Or if you need to, you can always hold your hands behind you. Find your balance. Breathe. Boat pose. So we're keeping a C curve in the spine here. Can you take your knees away from your chest and then bring the knees back to the chest? Yeah, knees away, knees back. And again, back and lift. Let's do 4 more. 4 and squeeze. 3, squeeze. 2 more. 2. Woo, last one. All right, guys, cross the legs just for a moment. Let those glutes release. You can reach your arms out in front of you. Head drops down towards the mat. Okay, sitting up. Cross the legs the other way. Okay, guys, take your hands behind you, fingers point towards yourself, your bottom. Nice straight arms, strong arms, yeah? And you might feel a bit of a stretch through the wrists here. So just lift the chest up and then let it come back. So we're doing like a little cat and cow here in this position, feeling the stretch perhaps through your biceps, perhaps through your shoulders. Inhale as you lift the chest. Exhale as you come back. 2 more, lift. And back. Okay, last one, lift the chest forwards, push through your feet. Can you lift your hips up? Hold. Hold. So you want your body to be in line with your knees. Knees are tracking forwards, toes are tracking forwards. Can you lift your right leg up to tabletop? Bring it down. Left leg lifts, bring it down. Keep alternating sides, lower, lift. Lower, okay. Lift your right leg up and hold. Holding here, keep pushing through those arms. You're gonna lower your hips and your heel to the mat, then push back up. Yeah, hips and heel down. Can you drive your right knee up towards your face? Down, lift, let's go double time. We've got 16. Push, push. Push through the whole foot. Good, guys, you've got 8 more. Keep going. 8. Press through the hamstrings and glutes. 7, 6, 5, 4, press. 3, press. Last 2, last 1. All right, woo, come on down. Okay, other side. You're gonna lift the left leg up, push through the right foot. Here we go. So we're gonna lift up slowly to begin. Hand down, so just finding our form for the first 4. 2, and lower, and 3, nice and slow, lower, 4, here we go, 16 fast, you can use that percussive breath if you like. 8 more, here we go, push through the leg, 8, woo, 7, and 6, 5, get those hips up, 4, almost there, 3, last 2, last 1, woo, my glutes, all right, cross those legs, have a little stretch, arms out in front. I said we were doing booty blast, I didn't lie. Other leg on top, reaching forwards just for a little stretch. I'm gonna stand up now. All right, guys, come all the way over. 4-point kneeling position, hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips, tuck your toes. We'll just briefly come into downward dog. Lengthening through the arms, lengthening through the legs. Push your shoulders up towards your ears, press your heels down towards the mat. Let's walk the dog. One heel lowers, then the other. 4 more, here we go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands back to your feet. Soften your knees if you need to here in this forward fold. And round up through your spine. Okay, grab your band if you have it. Place it over your thighs. Okay, if you don't have the band, that's okay as well. You're just gonna do all of this without it. Now taking your legs out nice and wide, feet are slightly wider than your shoulders. Turning the feet out here, we're just gonna come into a squat. It's a nice wide squat, knees are pushing out. I don't wanna see this. Keep them out, yeah? We're gonna do a halfway lift, lower, stand all the way up. So we go down, halfway, down, stand, down, halfway, down, stand, down, halfway, down. Faster, here we go for 8, 7, fast. Woo, keep those knees out. 6, 5, 4, halfway up only, 3, last 2, last 1, hold this down. Now you're gonna let your knees roll in, then push them out, but keep the arches of your feet lifted. So knees roll in, press them out. Faster, here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, get your butt low, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, have a little jog out, Shake those legs. All right, second set, full squat, halfway, lower, lift, and again, down, halfway, lower, lift, down, halfway, lower, lift, down, halfway, lower. Let's go faster for 8. Here we go. 7. Good. 6. Woo. 5. Keep those knees out. 4. And 3. Last 2. Woo. Last one. Hold this one down, guys. Hold it down. Keep your chest up. Let those knees roll in. Push them out. Stay low in those legs. You've got 8 more. Stick with it. 8, 7, woo, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Standing all the way up. Shake those legs out. All right, guys. You're going to bring the band. It's going to be around your ankles now. All the way down. Step forwards with your right foot. Take your left leg back. Bend your knees. You're going to try kick the leg up and down. Up, it's just a little lift. Hinge your body forwards so that you're not arching your back. Push through your supporting foot, hinge. Yeah, keep your hips square. So we're just kicking that leg a little bit off the floor and you're hinging forwards. Front leg is bent, back leg is bent. 8 more, 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Turn around, other side. Stay low in the legs, hinging your body forwards. So left leg forward, right leg back. We lift, lower, hinge, hinge. Yeah, hinge, finding your balance. Hinge, hinge. 2 more, hinge, woo. Last one, hinge. Good, guys. Turn forwards. Transfer your weight over to the right leg. Can you lift the left leg off the floor slightly? You will need to lean, transfer your weight a little bit, so you're lifting that leg off. Yeah? Lift. And so pushing down through the heel of this leg. Okay, other side, transfer your weight over. Here we go. Lift, lift. Watch this knee doesn't roll in. Lift, pushing down through the heel. So our glutes help our knees track forwards and not roll inwards. 4 more, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Start again. Right foot forward, left foot back. Here we go. Forward, we've got 8. 2, pushing down through the right heel. 3, 4, 4 more. Here we go. 4 and 3, last 2, last 1. Transfer over to the left. Here we go. Lift and 2, 3, 4. 4 more, guys. 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Forwards. Transfer your weight. Lift, center. 2, whoa. 3. Should be feeling this in the glutes. 4, and if you're not, I want you to let me know. 4, 3, knees tracking forwards. 2, 1, other side, transfer it over. Here we go. 8, almost there. This is your last set. 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woo, 1. Guys, take it off. Pop it to the side. Okay, come and stand at the top end of your mat. You're gonna extend your left leg back behind you, your right knee is bent. So we're in this arrowhead position, squaring off the hips, really hinge forwards. Can you squeeze your left heel to your butt and lower, heel to butt, lower. So it's a bit like the exercise we just did with the band on, but we're kicking the left heel all the way up towards our butt now. 4 more. So it's a hamstring curl. 3, last 2. Now you're gonna find your balance here. 1. From here, can you push your heel back and then bend it into that position again? So kick back, heel to bum. Kick back, heel to bum. Kick back. 4 more. Now I'm feeling this a lot through my supporting leg. 3. Last 2. Woo, last 1. Other side, guys. Oh, almost there. Here we go. So we're gonna hinge forward, heel to bum, bring it down. Heel to bum, heel to bum. So you're taking your body weight forwards. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 4 more, guys. 4, 3, 2, hold this one up. 1. So really bend into your supporting knee, make sure it's tracking in line with your toes. Kick the right leg back, heel to bum, bend it in. Kick it back. Stay lifted through your core. Kick it back, make sure your hips are square. Woo. Back, and in. 3 more here, 3, and in. Last 2, bring it in. Last 1. Bring it in. Okay, guys, standing up, come into a nice wide squat position. Feet can be slightly turned out. Sink the hips down. Rise all the way up into your tippy toes. Lower the heels, yeah? Up, find your balance. Come down. You want to be squeezing your booty every time you straighten your legs. Yeah, squeeze. Lower, faster if you can. Lift, lift, lift. Lift. 4 more, then we're going to add a jump if you want to. 3, we're going to jump for 8, 2, 1, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, guys. Okay, right foot forward, left foot back, bend the knees, come into a lunge, come all the way up. Can you lift your front heel? Yeah, so we come down, bend the knees, come up. Can you lift your front heel? Sometimes you need to make your lunge a little bit shorter than you normally would. Down, really pushing through the calf here as well. Down, up, do you know what's coming? Jumping, but we'll go a little faster first. Faster for 8, here we go. 8, lift, 7, 6, these are challenging. 5, 4, press, 3, last 2, last 1, we're gonna jump it for 8. Here we go. 8, woo, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, guys, here we go. Left foot forward, right leg back, square off those hips. Down, lift up, down, front heel down, front heel up, the back heel stays lifted every time. Yeah, 2 more slow, we'll do 8 fast, and then we'll add a jump. Balance is tricky with these. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, we're almost there, guys. 3, 2, 1, jump it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, woo, 2, 1. Oh man, shake those legs out. We've got 1 more round of squat jumps and we're gonna cool down, okay? Take your feet out nice and wide. Feet are slightly turned out. Come down to your squat, lift up to your toes. Oh my God, my legs are so shaky. Down, lift, down. Faster, here we go for 8, push, 7, knees out, 6, 5, weight in your heels, then toes. 2 more, jump it, last 8, here we go. 8, 7, don't give up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, we did it. Shake those legs out. Beautiful work. Come stand at the top end of your mat. Take a forward fold, bend your knees a little. Just hanging over those legs for a moment. Grab a hold of opposite elbows. Let your head, neck, and shoulders relax. Take a ragdoll, side to side. Woo! 4 more. Take your hands to the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, chest forward. Weight into your toes. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. Walk those legs back again to your downward dog. Feel the length through your hamstrings and your glutes. Big stretch. Holding here. Tummy in, tailbone up. Good, guys, come all the way down to the mat. Okay, you're gonna have your right leg forwards in front of you and your left leg tucked behind you, yeah? From here, start to take your arms forwards onto the mat. Now, maybe you can come all the way down to your elbows here. Deep breaths. And for me, I'm feeling this through the glutes of my front leg. If you want more, you can always lay all the way down flat. That's not me, but maybe that's you. Deep breaths here, heart forward. Okay, you're gonna slowly sit yourself up. Take your hands behind you. You're gonna bring those legs through the middle, over to the other side. So your left leg is forward, your right leg is tucked behind you. Maybe come down into those elbows here, heart forwards. And if you want to increase the stretch, just take this front leg a little bit away from you. I can do that on this side. I'm a little uneven, as we all are. So finding what works for you here. Deep breaths. Okay, the hands behind you. Once again, you're gonna bring those legs up and over and all the way around, other side. Good, arms to the mat. Maybe you come into your full half pigeon here. So extending the left leg all the way back behind you, right leg out in front of you. Once again, the further away you take your right foot from your body, the more stretch you'll feel. Make sure you're not here though. That's not gonna do anything. You wanna be up and over. Maybe laying all the way down. And really try to surrender here into the stretch. Letting go bit by bit. Using your breath to help you calm down. Beautiful, guys. Bring those legs up and over. Over to the other side. Once again, left leg out in front of you. Hinging over the front leg. Deep breaths here. Maybe come into the half pigeon, extending the back leg out nice and long, if that works for you today. Surrender breath by breath. Can you switch off any muscles that aren't necessary for you to hold this position? So see if you can actually start to switch your glutes off now. Let them relax, chill. Good, guys, coming all the way up. All right, take both legs out in front of you. Can you bring your left foot into your right thigh? See if you can start to hinge up and over the right leg. Can you keep your right toes pointing straight up towards the ceiling? Maybe drop your head down towards your shin. Maybe grabbing a hold of your foot, if that works for you, holding here. So not only do I feel this personally in my like a little bit in my hamstrings, but I mainly feel this in my glutes actually. So it's really going to depend on your body. Once again, see if you can really surrender into this forward fold. The longer you stay in the position, the more opportunity your body has to relax into it. And that's what stretching is all about. It's allowing your muscles to completely relax. Slowly coming all the way up. Let's change legs, other side. Left leg forward, right foot into your left thigh. Wiggle those hands forwards. Maybe grab the foot, or you can hold onto the leg, wherever works for you. Let your head, neck, and shoulders relax. And instead of really tensing up here, like you're trying to pull yourself down, can you just soften into it? Really allow your body the opportunity to soften. And slowly coming all the way up, guys. That's it. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that class today.